Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're just coming across my video for the first time, this is WG's tutorials in lifestyle. So guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment and share. So guys, be careful of the people you mingle with. Be careful of the kind of people you keep around you because humans are wicked. Yes, humans are very wicked. So let me tell you what happened to me some time ago. So I was going to shop, right? Because that time I was doing sales care for my mom, right? So I was helping her sell things in her shop. So on that fateful day, right, I was really dressed up and I was going to the shop, right? I was going on foot. So I was going to the bus stop so that I can be able to, enter bus from there. So when I was getting to the bus stop, right, I met someone by the roadside, but the person was inside a car. So the person went down, was like, that, do I know so place that I should please direct him? That do I know so place? And I was like, I don't know, I've not heard of this place before, but maybe you can just ask others. So that was what I told him, right? And started going. Then he now called me back and was like, that there's this that he does not know how to speak Igbo, right? Because I don't even know if he was lying or telling the truth at that point. He was like that he does not know how to speak Igbo, that the people he came to meet in this Enugu, that they want to dupe him, that he does not trust those people. So he needs someone that understands Igbo and someone that knows how to speak Igbo to be able to interpret it for him so that this people will not cheat him and run away with his money. So he met, okay, when I was going, right, there was one other guy that was coming as well. So he met the both of us. So after talking to me, he now spoke with that guy. He spoke with that guy as well, right? And told the guy that he should please help him, that we should both help him. And I was like, well, and I told him that I'm going to shop right now and I don't have that kind of time. He was like, that I should please, that's not something that will take time, right? That is going to drop me at the shop. I was like, well, why not just be the good Samaritan? Let me just help him now. So when I got into the car, right, he was not like, he was acting this kind of scared and all that, I was telling us that these people want to dupe him, that we should help him, that these people want to dupe him, that he does not understand Igbo. Because he was calling me sister. That was what he was referring me to, like, that was what he was referring me as, right? He was calling me sister. So he was like, sister, these people want to dupe me and all that, right? I was not like, no problem, we'll help you, right? So he now said that he does not trust anybody. So because he does not trust anybody, that we're going to, because there was some particles of sand, right, in his car. So he was like, that we should pick it up and put it on our hand. Or we should put it on our hand, right? And then when we put it on our hand, we should say that we should make a promise to him. I was young, like I was much younger at that time. I didn't even understand. Do you know, I didn't even know that it was an oath. Like I didn't even know what I got myself into. It was like that we should promise him that we will do this, that we'll do that. So after making the promise, and I said, okay. And I said, okay, let's start going, right? So on getting to the roundabout, right? On getting to the junction of that particular place. So he was not like, I was now wondering, what's going on? Are we not going to the place again? Me, I want to go to the shop. He was not like, that I should pour saliva. I don't even know. It's so awkward and so foolish. I don't even know. He was like that I should pour saliva I should pour saliva on my palm, right? That if the saliva were to go off, like if the saliva cleans off, I don't know how to explain it. Like if the saliva comes out of here, then it means that I'm free. I don't know how we got to that point though, that it means that I'm free. But if it does not come out here, right, then it means that I'm in trouble. I was not like, in trouble how? I don't understand. When did this one start? Because at that point when he told me that, he told us that we should enter the car, right? That we should please help him, that he might end up rewarding us at the end of the whole thing, right? So at that point I was like, hey, when I come home, I'm going to tell my mommy that I met so person and the person rewarded me, all those kind of things now. But I never knew he was going to take a different end, right? So when he was not like that I should put my saliva on my palm, it has to come out here for me to know that I'm free. I didn't even understand what was going on at that point, right? So I poured my saliva on my palm, right? And it did not come out here, but the other guy did that same thing, and the saliva came out here. I don't even know how it all happened, right? So he was not like, the other guy is free and I'm not free. I was not like, free from what? Okay. He now said that, sister, you are going to die. Your sister, you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to do that. I was wondering what's going on. He was not asking me questions different questions. He was not like, I should be honest. That if I'm not honest, I'm going to die and all these things. Do you know the worst thing about these scammers? Number one, they get your trust, right? They make you believe them. After making you believe them, right? They will not put in this fear into you. They knew I was small, they knew I was timid, right? That was why when they got my trust at first, telling me that he wanted me to help him, right? Later on, he now deceived me into taking whatever oath that I didn't even know it was an oath too. They'll end up deceiving you after gaining your trust. So this was how it all happened though. And before you know it, the guy was like, that something bad is going to happen to me and all that. And I was like, I don't understand. So at that point, he was not like that. I should not tell anybody that if I tell somebody that my family is going to, that bad things will happen to my family, that this is going to happen to me. That like he put so much fear into me, right? And I was like, I don't want to put anybody into trouble. I don't want to get my family into this, right? I don't want to be the cause of whichever problem that arises tomorrow. Let it not be that something will be happening to my family members tomorrow, and it will be as a result of my actions, right? So I was like, if it's something that I can bear alone, no problem. But I don't just want my family to get involved, right? So I was like, no problem. If not telling them will keep them from being hurt, like will not affect them, then why not? So that was how I kept quiet. When I got home that day, I kept on thinking. That was after I'd gone to the shop and came back home. I kept on thinking. I was like, what have I gotten myself into? Small help, was in my help. See what I've gotten into. So this was how it kept on happening. This was how, I think 3 days after, because they had my number. So they called me and was like that I should come to so place. So like these people told me things that scared me. Like they were like, if you don't do this particular thing, that blood will come out from your from your private parts, that you start having like so many awkward things, so many scary things. Like, and I was much younger at that time, so I was so scared. Like, they put in that fear into me, right? So on that fateful, they were like that I should come with my mom's ATM card. Can you imagine? I didn't even think of anything. My like all I had in mind, right, was to get out of this. Like, I don't just want to be part of it, because at that time I was feeling so, so bad that I couldn't even tell anybody. Like, it was hurting me so badly, and I didn't want to involve anyone into this. After all, nobody asked me to go and help them. So I was feeling so bad, right? So that day it was like I should bring my mom's ATM card. That when I bring the card, that will pray and all that, everything will be fine. I was like, it's not only ATM card. That since he said everything will be fine, so no problem. So that, because I don't just like trouble, as you see me here, right? I don't just like trouble. So guys, if you watch up to this point, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share and comment, right? So I was like, I don't just like trouble, so let me just do what they asked me to do, right? So when I went to the place where they asked me to come, I brought my mom's card, right? So they were doing all the prayers and all that. They were like that I should say the pin, because at that time I didn't really know that if you know someone's pin, you can be able to withdraw the person's money. So they were like that I should say the pin, let them pray and all that, so that nothing happened to my family members, nothing will happen to me, right? So I was now like saying it with all honesty and humility, like I'm nothing in mind. My mind did not even go to the fact that these people were scammers. So after everything, they now said that it's okay now, that everything is fine now, that I can go now, nothing will happen to me, right? So, and I said, okay. So they actually dropped me at a particular place. They were like, that I should wait for them there. So when I waited, that I should not talk to anybody, that I should wait there. So when I waited for some minutes and they weren't coming, and they went with my phone, can you imagine? Because that time I was using a touchlight phone, right? So when I waited for some minutes and they did not come back, and I said, let me just go home. Like, I was so timid that I couldn't even think that, like, it didn't even get to my notice that these people were scammers, that these people weren't real. And do you know the worst part of it? They were always calling, like, they were always acting, this Christianity, they were always showing off this Christianity like behavior, like God this, God that, all these things, so that you'll not be able to perceive or to be able to know that these people are scammers, right? So that was how, when I got back home, my mom was like, why did I steal her money? I was like, steal which money? That not steal any money. She was like, that 50,000 is missing from her account. And I was like, I did not steal any money. So she was not like, so where's her ATM card? So I now narrated everything that happened. So that was when I got to realize that those people were scammers. Can you imagine? And they are really taking money from her account. God. Guys, be very careful of the people you meet out there. People are wicked. People are wicked. I didn't even know that these people were scammers. Be very careful. Be very, very careful. And this was how these people scammed me. God. This was how they were able to scam me. Like, this was how they scammed me and collected my mom's money. But thank God that they didn't do more than that. They didn't kill me and all that. So guys, thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.